Hello and welcome back to Cafe Memoria. Right, well we've seen the Anna route, so now it's time for the Michaela route.
Hurry up! Your food's gonna get cold.
I've been to Cafe Memoria once and have decided to go there again for their lunch menu. I've called up my childhood friend Michaela to see if she wants to come with me, but she's not answering. I heard she's been pretty busy lately because she needs to get her grades up to par. She may not be great academically, but she always works hard to bring them up. Oops, sorry, didn't actually mean to do that. Hit the right mouse button by accident. If that's the case, then I understand. She's the type who doesn't like being bothered when she's focused, and if you bug her, well, you can expect no less than a scolding. I'm done with some mall shopping, so I head straight to Cafe Memoria. As I enter there, I see Michaela, dressed up in a pretty waitress uniform. She's startled for a bit and then gives me an annoyed look.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, Michaela. I didn't know you were working here.
I suspect we weren't supposed to.
Oh, how embarrassing. I never thought Rhino would see me in a waitress uniform.
You do look kind of cute in it, though.
Well, I suppose I do. Man, out of all the people, it had to be you who comes in for lunch.
Why not?
Is that supposed to be a bad thing?
No, not necessarily. I'm actually kind of happy you came in.
And yet you're being obnoxious about it.
Huh?
It's nothing. Come on, I'm gonna find you a table. We can't stand here all day, you know.
Michaela grabs my arm and rushes me to an empty table, and I nearly lose my balance as we run towards
Damn!
one.
Why so hasty? I'm pretty sure you have all day in this cafe.
Just shut up and follow me.
You know, Michaela, if you keep that attitude up, it's going to spill over to the other customers.
She does have a bit of an attitude problem. We find a table rather quickly and she seats me down. What's up with her? Why is she so angry? Maybe she just doesn't like working here.
So, what brought you to work here?
I don't want to talk about it.
Ah, gotcha.
It's because of me, right? If that's so, then I'll leave.
All of a sudden, she starts panicking and grabs at my arm.
Hey, don't leave! You came here to eat, right? Allow me to take your order. What do you want to drink?
What do you have?
Here's the menu.
She hands me the menu, and in there I see the drink selection. I like that. You know, nice, not actually copyright infringing. Okay, I'm never much of a Coke/Pepsi fan, and I'll be honest, I can't tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi. I can't stand Dr. Pepper. Mountain Dew's not really a thing in this country, but I remember it being reasonably pleasant the last time I was in the States, though granted that was about a decade ago. So let's have some
Hilly Dew
Hilly
is actually
Dew.
pretty good. I have a pack of them at home.
Nice non-copyright infringement there. I do
see.
like that.
I hope it's not all for yourself, though. You'll get diabetes.
Sotso!
Of course not. My dad likes it too. It's not like I keep everything for myself, you know.
Okay.
As she leaves, she gives me a glare. Man, what's up with her? It's kind of like she doesn't want to work here, but at the same time she wants to keep her job. You mean like 95% of all the employed people in the world? I'm pretty sure the vast majority of people don't actually like their jobs very much, and if they didn't need the money, they wouldn't do them. Even though I'm her childhood friend, I really don't know what's going on, but, well, then again, there should be an opportunity for her to fix her attitude problem. Especially with other people, not just with her friends. I watch as Michaela gets my drink with little difficulty, unlike Anna. However, after filling the cup, she just stands there. Something bother her, yeah? I hope it's not because of me.
I swear, if I keep this attitude up, I'll be fired for sure. I need to keep this job to pay off that stupid thing.
Yep, as I said, everybody who has a job is mainly doing it because they need money.
I can't believe I inadvertently broke it. It was a freaking accident. I really don't want to work here, but I have to. Come on, Michaela. calm down and breathe.
Incidentally, do we have super hearing to hear her say that, or are we just telepathic? I'm vaguely curious. She takes a breath, snaps out of her little zone, and brings me my drink.
Here.
Thanks, Michaela.
Yeah, sure. Are you ready to order?
Oh, my order. I nearly forgot about it.
Really? You haven't looked at the menu I gave you? I don't have all day, you know.
Waitress has slight attitude
I
problem.
don't have all day with your attitude.
Thank you.
Look, Ryan, I've been having a bad week. And the last thing I need is taking crap from you.
Fair enough. I try not to explode at her. Growing up with her, I've learned to put up with her attitude problem, and I try to calm things down by putting things in perspective. But first, Michaela, trying not to cause a scene, comes close to my face and scolds me.
Yeah, go ahead and tell me I'm doing a shitty job as a waitress. I really didn't want this job in the first place.
Whoa, Michaela, calm down. Would it really help you if you dump your frustration onto your customers?
She's your friend. Deal with it. She turns away with an annoyed look on her face. Seriously, I maintain, if a friend needs to vent, let them vent at you. I've done it before. I've been yelled at by people who aren't actually angry at me. It's fine. It's good for them to get it off their chest.
Well, perhaps I am feeling a little frustrated.
If you want to talk about it, I'm here.
I can't really talk about it here. Maybe after work.
Okay, that's fine.
Michaela calms down and smiles. Perhaps it's the fact that I'm here to comfort her.
Well, what do you want to order, Rhino?
Burger with fries. Chicken noodle soup. Okay, don't get me wrong, I love potato gratin, but a gratin is a side dish, not the main thing, I would say. Even if you do add bacon in a gratin, ooh. Note to self, remember that idea. Yeah, if you got some really... Sorry, I'm getting distracted, I'm thinking about food. This is the problem, I quite like cooking, it's just, I only tend to cook when I'm cooking for other people, because it's really difficult to motivate yourself to do anything complicated if you're just cooking for yourself, but... Yeah. Because when we do have the gratin dish, which works really well. It's not actually a dish designed specifically for gratin, it just happens to be a bit squarer than our round dish, so it's really, really good for making gratin. I've gone off topic again, sorry. I really like the idea of a gratin with bacon bits in it. I'm going to have to remember that. But for lunch, I'm going to have to go with the burger, I think. You can't go wrong with a burger. Though it'd be better if we could get it with proper thick-cut chips rather than fries.
Ooh, good choice. That one's really good. It's got seasoned crinkle-cut fries, and the burger is really juicy. And the barbecue sauce is so delicious.
Fair enough.
Okay, that sounds really delicious.
Wow. What a change in demeanour from her. I mean, just moments ago she was really angry, and now she's looking cheerful.
Yes, it's very good. You should order it.
Sure. Interesting that your mood changed, though.
And she snaps again.
Don't start!
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, Michaela has mood swings, but I've learned to tolerate it. I did grow up with her after all.
I'll be back with your order. You better not pull off some bullshit like leaving.
All right. I'm not leaving anyway.
I'm pretty surprised at how Michaela's controlling her anger. She's looking quite professional. Well, aside from her saying you better not pull off some bullshit. Yeah, Michaela has quite the foul mouth. Kind of surprised the other customers and employees haven't heard her bad language. I watch as she gives the ticket for my order to the chefs at the back of the restaurant and proceeds to take orders from the other guests. I watch as a customer keeps changing his mind, irking Michaela, and you can tell from her face that she's losing patience with him.
This guy is really pissing me off, but I can't let my frustration show.
Yep, we're definitely telepathic. Fair enough. Eventually, the customer does decide on something, and even though Michaela was about to lose her cool, she held it in pretty well. After finishing her business, she proceeds to the next guest, and the next. One of them happens to be an angry customer, and you You know what happens when you try to argue with Michaela. She'll blow up in your face.
Really? I just want to slap that guy in the face. He doesn't understand that we're not cosplaying as waitresses. Such a dumbass. He's got the brain size of a chipmunk. I'll explain it to him one more time. If he doesn't get it...
How difficult is it to understand the concept of a waitress?
I've said that this is not a cosplay. If you want cosplay, there's one across town.
Eh? A cosplay diner's a thing? Yeah, where you can just go and all your waiters and waitresses are dressed up as characters? Because I would totally go to one of those. If that's not a thing, somebody make that a thing. Eventually, the customer leaves, and Michaela proceeds to get my order that's already been prepped. She brings the food to my table, apparently happy that she's serving me. Seems like she's forgotten about that argument she had with the guest moments ago.
Here's your food, Rhino.
Thanks, Michaela.
You better like the food. I told the chefs in the kitchen to make it perfect.
Why could I just imagine her pointing a gun at you and just going, like the food or else?
Well, it does smell pretty good.
Good. I'll be back to check up on you.
Ah, the classic waiter/waitress trick. Always turning up and saying, how is it, while you've got your mouth full. I swear they're actually trained to do that. They just wait and hide, and it's like, okay, they've all got their mouths full. Go! How is it? Good? Excellent. I'll just move off. Michaela goes off to somewhere, apparently to take a break. However, she's stopped by the owner of the restaurant, Eleanor, well, Anna's mother, around the corner. I couldn't see her, but I could overhear their conversation. Apparently it's just a reminder for Michaela not to repeat what happened before. What happened? But from what I've seen, it appears that nothing's happened again. Several seconds later, Michaela proceeds to whatever she's going to do.
Oh, I thought I was dead for sure. Good thing I was able to keep cool.
I hope she's able to keep her cool. Ooh, better start enjoying my food. I take a bite into the juicy burger. Wow. Never thought it would taste this good. Might look like an ordinary burger, but... Oh, the beef patty is very well done, and the blend of seasonings and spices just makes this meal excellent. Not only that, but the barbecue sauce along with the standard tomato and lettuce just tops this meal off. Then I proceed to try the fries. They are not ordinary fries. I mean, the seasoning is what makes them unique, and the blend of spices gives it quite a tang. Michaela comes back to check on me. Where is it? There's a place where it's somewhere. I can't remember if it's Durham or Newcastle that does really excellent lightly spiced fries. Lightly spiced chips, I should say. Yes, for any Americans not aware, the things you call fries, we call chips. Fries to us is a very specific subset of chips that are really, really thin. You know, the things that you call chips, we call potato crisps. Or just crisps, usually.
Hey, Rhino, tell me, how's the burger and fries?
It's pretty good, Michaela.
I'm glad to hear that. Because otherwise, I would have scolded the chefs into making another one.
Fair enough.
Well, scolding them isn't really necessary.
I'm kidding. Sheesh, can't you take a joke?
Apparently not.
I failed to see the joke.
I saw the joke, for the record.
Just enjoy your burger.
Michaela doesn't make sense sometimes, but she's still my friend. And I suppose I'm used to situations like this. After finishing my food, Michaela hands me the bill, and I pay for it and receive my change.
Thanks for stopping by, Rhino.
Sure.
She takes something out of her pocket, and it's another of those rating forms, just like Anna did before.
Hey, Rhino, I want you to rate me on this form.
Oh, just like what Anna asked me to do.
You rated her, too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see why I should be treated any different compared to Anna. Just rate me, okay?
Okay. Okay, friendliness. Let's give her a 7. Speed of service was pretty good. Food quality was really good. Did the waitress do something exceptional? Well, she threatened me, but no. Yeah, I'd come back. Yeah, she's nice enough. Comments here. Waitress appears to have anger management issues. Now, let's think. Let's give a good comment. Excellent food. Waitress. Okay, let's start with excellent food. Excellent food. Waitress could probably do with... I was going to say some booze to calm it down, but no, that's probably not a good idea. Excellent food. Waitress could use a few... What's a really notorious thing to chill you out? Is it pot the one that's meant to chill you out, or is it the other one? I can never remember. Okay, excellent food and... solid serve... Yeah, let's be polite, solid if unexceptional service. I just love the phrase, solid if unexceptional. Let's get the bloody thing right. There we go.
Well, I suppose I did an okay job.
Yeah, you did pretty well serving me and those other guests. I knew you were frustrated, but you did your best to hold it in and you did not rub it on others.
It's just so hard not to let out anger sometimes, you know? I guess I have a short, temper.
Yeah.
No worries. With time, you'll make a fine waitress.
Thanks, Rhino.
It can be pretty hard for Michaela to find faults in herself. Tell her she's overreacting, and well, she'll usually deny it. And it may sound cliche, but in order to improve, one's got to admit that he has a problem. And that's a good thing for her. After rating Michaela, I have to take my leave. Michaela may be a girl with a short temper, but it's good to see her have this job. If she can learn to control her temper when interacting with others. I approach the exit.
Thanks for coming, Rhino. I'll talk to you soon. Maybe tonight.
Thanks. You too.
Later that night, I lie on my bed, and after a long day, man, I am so tired. And suddenly my phone rings. It's Michaela.
Hey, Rhino.
What's up, Michaela? How's work?
It's okay. Although, I do want to tell you something. It's kind of bugging me.
Sure.
See, I really didn't want to work there in the first place. I happened to break my dad's computer by accident. By accident.
Of course.
I was using it to work on makeup assignments when this stupid spider was crawling across the desk. I gave it a good smack, but then I happened to smack the computer.
Who keeps the
It fell
actual...
onto the floor, causing the insides to break.
Who keeps their tower actually on their desk? My tower's below my desk. Which means, granted, my monitor is on my desk, my keyboard's on my desk, my mouse is on my desk, and yes, any one of those could get broken, but, see, that's why you always keep data backups, kiddies.
Ouch. That sucks.
Yeah, and now my dad forced me to get a part-time job to pay for a new one. I was so mad. Why couldn't he recognize it as an accident? Somehow I got hired. But even then, my frustration spilled onto the other customers. I had customers leave and got into arguments with them.
These things happen.
Because of that, I was given a verbal warning not to do it again, or I'd be fired or some crap like that. And I can't afford to get fired. It really sucks, Rhino. It really does.
Have you considered some Zen meditation techniques?
I understand. I know you have no choice and I really can't do anything. But I can tell you for sure that I know you can pay it off. And perhaps you'll like interacting with people.
Yeah, right. To be honest, I don't really like interacting with people. Some of them really piss me off. But then again, I just have to hold my temper. Unless some idiot of a customer does something really stupid.
Yup.
I guess so.
And let's face it, if the customers narc you too much, there is the ancient and well-established art of spitting in their food. After a little explanation of why she's working, we have a little conversation about school, homework, and whatnot. And afterwards, Michaela has to get off her phone.
Well, gotta go now. See you in school tomorrow, Rhino.
Yeah, you too. Good night.
You too.
And Michaela's route. Tristina's route is unlocked. Unlock some images in the extras menu.
Cafe Memoria.
Let's just have a quick look at those, and yeah, it's more concept art. So, Tristina is next, then I'm assuming it's Aurelia? I'm assuming you would pronounce that Aurelia, and then Julia. So, we will be doing that in the next part, so I will say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.